I see Isaac in every one of those children. I see it in the way that they move, in the way that they talk, in their senses of humor, and the looks on their faces, and every one of those kids is Isaac to me, and I think that they all deserve that chance.
You know, autism, I think in general, is probably not well understood still in the community. I think that because it is such a broad spectrum disorder where you have many high-functioning individuals that we call Asperger's nowadays. We have people who aren't diagnosed that have characteristics of autism, and then we have individuals who are more severely affected. With that, they need people who are willing to kind of step into their world a little bit.
A lot of people just don't know about it, and I think that it's time for people to start understanding that autism affects many spectrums in many different areas rather than just what people know of disabilities.
I am going into speech pathology, and so it speaks to me personally, and so getting involved in that, I've been able to combine like my passion for that and my major, and be able to use what I'm learning in my classes to like help them and just be more aware. And so I just love LCARA and what they do, because they're just so sacrificial and just they give up everything for the families in the area who need it, and not enough people do that. And so it's just nice to be able to see that and be able to be a small part of that.
To get those services and to make those gains in their life, because they want that. Those kids want that. They want to be able to do. They know that other kids can do those things and they can't. And that if only they had that little bit of help, that then they can. And that makes all the difference to them.
We moved to Auburn almost 7 years ago, and we got involved with the Autism Society here, and different people were in charge at that time. They did a great job, and the problem arose, it was my understanding that some of it was because when they collected dues, the financial resources had to, some of it go to the state chapter. And so what LCARA does is they use all of their funds to stay here in our local community. They don't have to send money to Birmingham or to any other group. It gets to stay here.
To just be able to support our local community, to be able to be there for the children that need us, that need this organization. I think it's a wonderful organization that they have brought together. Riverbank being a community bank, it just means a lot to us to put into our community and the organization.
We bring in, speech therapists to talk to the parents, and we bring in behavior experts to talk to the parents and say, parents, they all have questions. What do I do when? What do I do when they do this? I don't have any idea how to help my child not have meltdowns, or how to help them navigate at school, or who do I talk to? Who do I ask? And so we bring those people in and we say, here they are. They're going to tell you everything they know, and then if you have more questions, they're right here, and it's free, and you can ask them. We bring in lawyers that are not always free, and they come and they answer those parents' questions, and you can see the relief on the parents' faces when they have a direction to go in. And once they get a grip on it, you can tell that they feel like they know what to do now, and it's life-changing to be able to just know what to do. When you have a child and you get that diagnosis that they're on the spectrum, you're just a parent with a child who got a diagnosis, but you don't know any more than you knew yesterday about what autism means and what is in your future.
I love that people are wanting to take the time out of their day and out of their life to support and to put their love into an organization that needs it, because it's not talked about a lot.
On occasion, you will meet people who are in the same boat as you, or as you go through different stages, you meet a parent who's just gone through that stage, and then they can explain it to you firsthand, you know, what their experience was, so that you're not having to start from scratch and reinvent the wheel. And that is definitely a huge plus. I mean, it does help you feel like you're not alone. It helps you feel you're connected, even though you rarely get to see those parents either because they're just as busy as you are.
It definitely gives them more opportunities to have more events because they have this house at their disposal, and so they can have events whenever they want, and they are able to keep their resources all in one place, so they're not having to lug around toys for the kids and all their materials. So it's definitely convenient, and it's a good space that people can know, so they're not having to like, okay, this time we're going to be in this location, this time we're going to be in this location. So people get to know them, and I think it's a good environment, and people feel comfortable coming here.
I love this place. I think it's, I know it's relaxing, it's welcoming, and I hope it will be a home for a long time for the autism group here.
They can't do everything themselves, and they need funds and resources because they want to do so much, and money can only go so far, and so they need help from the community and just to raise awareness, and because a lot of people don't know about autism or what the signs and symptoms are, and so if people become educated and they see a family, they can refer people so that they can get help.
Us being a local community bank, it is important for us to put that money into our local communities and the organizations that need the awareness to be brought to the community's attention.
LCARA is all volunteer, and so every person that comes in to help us, every single board member, nobody gets paid any salary. We do this because, like I said, we see our children in those children, in everybody's children, and we know what we needed, and we know what those parents need and what those kids need because we've been there.